Pandas. Pandas. Pandas, 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 pandas. Good morning, my pandas. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. Sorry for the late start. Sorry for the late start, pandas. We're absolutely rocking and rolling. Woo-wee! Want to move down. But Nighthawk, good morning. Good morning, everybody. We broke the previous day's high and we came all the way back down. Are we getting a bounce here is the question. Are we getting a bounce here is the question. It's such a strong move down. You're thinking some follow through here. It's such a strong move down. Maybe not. You're thinking one more leg down here. At least that's what I'm thinking. Okay, second just short. One more leg down. Such a strong move down, but terrible signal bar. Maybe a straight up trap trade. I'm going to try this here. This is with the eval here. Take profit eval.
Stop filled.
Oh, wow. I was not expecting it to say that. I was not expecting it to say anything. These are evals for take profit. Ooh, this second just short does not look pretty. I'll tell you that much. The trap does trigger. Coming off a very important area of the previous day's close. But with such a strong push down, you're thinking one more push down. You're thinking some follow through here.
$2,500 tick trap. Target filled.
Order filled.
I don't know what's happening. I don't like it. No! Should have held. Should have held. I should have held it. Darn it. New low, too. Yeah, what can you do? Oh, actually, maybe it was good skunk. Maybe a good skunk at the end. Second entry long here. Probably looking for a new high on this push up. Maybe now. Good skunk. Jeez Louise. The market's a little bit confusing. There is news at 9:45, pandas. There is news at 9:45. Should I expand this? Second entry short on the 2500 tick chart. Pandas, remember we have news today. Breaker trade, a new high created. Looking for a fail second entry long here. Oh, looking for one more push down, maybe.
2500 tick trap.
Whoa, such a strong push down.
Tick trap.
Was not ready for that. Such a strong push down. Looking for a new low most likely now. Still like a semi setup here with a fail second entry long. We do have news, Pandas, at 9:45. All right, looks like we're not going to get anything here. It's just going to go down without us. It's all good. I mean, there's no issues waiting for a setup here. I mean, we're doing the right thing, waiting for a setup. Absolutely doing the right thing here, waiting for a setup. New low created. Right, we broke this low. Like, we did the absolute right thing to wait for the setup. Never happened. It's all good. It's absolutely all good. News dropping at 9:45, Pandas. We're getting some volatility today, though. That's for sure. I'm trying to pass these evals here. Top left of your screen, you can see all my my take profit accounts. Let's see. How should I do this? How should I do this? Like this, I should move like. Nah. I'll move this here. I'll move this here. It looks a little cleaner. The thing is, this is taking so much space. Let me make it smaller. It's just too big. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, another push down here. Second just short, maybe. Nope, no second just short. It's just a strong push down. News at 9:45. I might as well wait till news. How tricky was this though? Failed trap. Then the second entry short does trigger, but that also fails, reverses. Second push up fails and pushes down again. I mean, that is some nasty price action that happened right here. Coming back up. I feel like we're gonna be close to previous day's close around news time. Make things confusing as possible. I'll look for a fail second entry short here if I can get it. Why not? Fail second entry short. Or are we in a downtrend? What's my daily look like? Interesting. Good morning, Pan. Sorry for the late start, but not how good morning, Gio. Good morning, welcome, guys. Drop a GM in the chat. Also, scalp that like button. Feels like extra short is what I'm looking for here. Feels like extra short would be hard to take in this area because it's beneath the 20 EMA. We want this ideally push above the 20 EMA and then trigger the second entry short. And then the fail second entry short. Second entry short does trigger here. Maybe looking for a new low. Right, we're clearly underneath the 20 MA. Some sort of spike in channel type situation. Spike, channel. Sitting on my pause. News dropping in about 4 minutes. Gonna wait for news. If you don't know news today, PMI numbers. 9:45 flash manufacturing PMI and flash services PMI. When these PMIs are together, typically it can make a strong move. New lows created. Second to short does work out for you. OI pattern. Actually, it's an IOI pattern on the 2500 tick chart. Inside, outside, inside bar. Ends up breaking down a little bit here. Enough for a nice little scalp. Just sitting on my pause. I want a good setup here for my my eval here. I'm down 1,104. If you look at the top left of your screen, you can see my accounts. The top account there, the take profit one, that's actually my funded account. The bottom three underneath it are my evals. One second. This one column is kind of useless. Dollars. What are the columns? Cash. Dollar open PL. Daily loss limit. Maintenance margin max. Oh, I thought they'll tell you your daily P&L. I don't see a column for it. That's kind of silly. Dollar total PL. Yeah. This is what I want. I don't want this. Alright, that's better. It's a weird alignment, but that works. It's so small. Can you even read that? Can you even read that? I hope so. Looking for a fail second just short here. News dropping about 1.5 minutes. Fail second short looks nice here. Looks juicy. The problem is well, these are. This is a eval, so it doesn't really matter actually. I actually want this setup. It's too close to news. I'll take it anyway, see what happens.
Stop filled.
Whoa, we're in this trade. Goodness gracious.
Order filled.
Sorry, pandas. There's some shenanigans going on. Good morning, everybody. Second entry long here. Could be a decent trade. It's not really on any trend line. That's the issue here. Maybe this trend line. Is it worth taking, though? Terrible signal bar. I'll set my pause for a little bit here. Okay. I was thinking potentially lower high or higher low would be good here. I'm trying to get about $800 more on this account in order to pass it. This is a eval here on this account. Taking a break, like I'm gonna try to pass these evals before I trade my funded account. It's good to get a little warmed up on these evals here before we do anything drastic. I'll pull back to the bottom of channel. Might be good enough for me for a higher low here. Getting a bit choppy, right? 3 overlapping bars here. Bunch of overlapping bars here. I mean, things are getting a little confusing. Jamil, good morning. Drop a GM in the chat if you haven't already. TGIF, thank God it's Friday. Good morning, everybody. You guys are amazing. Second entry long, pandas. This could be a good trade here. If we're coming off our trend line and 20 EMA, I mean, if we push down like this, obviously not anymore. Goodbye. Perhaps a failed second entry long might be good here now. Basically retracing the news. We had news at 9:45. It didn't do much, to be honest. Okay. Trap trade potentially. I'm not sure how low it'll go though. That's the problem. Maybe a new low here, but this is a tricky trade.
Stop filled.
In this trade. Oh, I think I hit it. Oh, come back. Oh, you better not. You better not. There
Order
it is.
filled.
Am I up? Oh. I hope I didn't make too much money. I actually made a little too much money on that trade, I think. Don't you hate when you make a little too much money? Is it worth losing 200 here? I think I can do it. Counter trend trade. Oh, wait. Counter trend trade would have worked. Push down. Yes. Okay, let me counter trend trade. I gotta lose like 200 here. I'm up a little too much. Up 1440.
2500 tick trap.
I don't know. Do I sell up here? No, I try to buy down here. I'm trying to figure out what the trend is so I can counter trade. It's to the point where I'm trying to lose money, but I don't even know how to lose money here. Trying to lose money, surprisingly, is just as hard as trying to make money. Isn't that weird? Ooh, I guess I'll buy here. We are buying here. I guess I should buy. Not sure. I'm gonna try to sell this trap. I gotta lose 2 hundo. Beautiful loss. Whoa, not good. It was a beautiful loss. Darn it. I gotta somehow lose like, well, 3 hundo actually. Simple, I'll buy here, right?
$2,500 tick trap.
This is confusing. I'm gonna buy here thinking this is gonna push down again, but I have no clue. I need to lose 300. Basically, I have to lose like $349, but we'll see. I hope I don't make money here. And I'm gonna make money here. Darn it! Ooh, actually, okay, looking good, looking decent. I don't want to lose too much money here. 3 hundo, so 150. You could push further than that. Goodness gracious, I'm gonna win this trade. You could push a little further than that. Goodness gracious, I'm gonna win this trade. Turn to a limit order market, and I'm entering limit orders. This is how it feels, huh? This is how it feels when you're trading exactly what the market's trading. You just cannot lose. Trying to lose a little bit of bamboo here, just a little bit. That looks good for me. Break this low. I think we're in good shape. Okay, I think we're in good shape. Goodness gracious, please. Oh, did I lose too much? Just perfect. Just perfect. Okay. If you top left of your screen, you can see that we are exactly at 3,059, which is fine. I think that's fine. That should be fine. Yeah, that should be fine. You know what? That's perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect. Should be perfect. And cash amount for... I need to pass one more. You can see the very bottom one. I'm like 300 away from passing that eval. I'm like 300 away. Let's get it. Work is completely choppy. I'm 300 away. Whew.
$2,500 tick trap.
300 away right now. So right now I'm trading the very bottom take profit. The first one is a funded account, and the bottom three are evals, and you can see two of them are passed. I need to pass one more. The target is 3,000, so, and I'm only 300 away. I just need 300. That's basically a scalp. Basically a scalp here. The problem is we got into a very pretty strong trading range here. I mean, I could just try to go short at the top. See what happens. Good morning, y'all. TGIF Pandas. Thank God it's Friday, Friday, Friday. By the way, the BBM 80% off Apex promo is extended till March 4th. March 4th. That's several weeks. It's good news. It's better than paying, what, 50% off or whatever. Maybe people are waiting for 90% off. Whoa! Big push down. Out of nowhere. Big push down out of nowhere. But bought up immediately. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Something happened. Something happened. What in the world was that? 10 o'clock. We had news? I don't know. Do we have some sort of news at 10? Seems like it. Huge spike down. No follow through. We're back into our trading range. Excellent here. $300. Are we pushing down? The spike down with no follow through is absolutely diabolical. It's diabolical. Spike down, no follow through. Now we're getting some follow through though. Interesting. I was not expecting that. Okay. It is what it is. We're just in a downtrend day today? Maybe. We do have a gap to fill beneath. Are we filling it today is a question. Okay. I mean, maybe looking for a small pullback here before I go short. Could be obvious there's limit orders waiting down here. Right, it's a big tail on the 2500 tick chart. I don't know. I don't know about this one, Pandas. What do we do here? This is throwing me off, this big spike down, to be honest. All right, quite a strong push up. Guess I could try this. Doesn't look pretty though, but second entry long on 20 on the 5-minute chart. Second entry long on the 5-minute chart. Setting up here. But these pushes down are so strong,
2500
pandas.
tick trap.
Every push down seems stronger than the pushes up. Mm-hmm. Ultimately tricky, I just don't know. Ultimately it's tricky. I just really don't know. Maybe we might get something lucky here. Second entry long. Maybe. Second entry short forming. 2500 tick chart. Maybe worth taking. Second entry short here. Oh, I don't know. I don't know, pandas. I don't know. I simply just don't know. Confusing, to say the least. It's absolutely diabolical right now. I don't know. It's very confusing. That's a huge push down. No follow through. Pushes back up. Double top. Now we're coming off our trend line here. This is absolutely diabolical, this price action. What in the world is going on here? Alright. I guess I'm trying here. Seems silly, but I'm trying. Trying my best. Seems like a absolutely silly trade. But these are evals, so I'm not too worried. Funded accounts, I'm still waiting for price action to be clear. Price action is absolutely just dirty. It's filthy right now. I mean, if we get a bounce off this trend line, okay, never mind. Don't get it. Maybe just go short here. Might be the best plan of action. Okay, pushing back up. I don't know. I simply do not know. Let's go short, see what happens. See what treasures lie beneath. See what treasures lie beneath here. Remember, I just need 3 hundo. Okay, that should be good. I need 3 hundo to pass these evals. Famous last words, maybe. Ouchies. Well, looks like I'm not going to get it. Looks like I may not get it after all. Completely limit order market. I should just be buying down here, huh? Now I need 7 hundo. Now I need 7 hundo. Wow, that's treacherous. That's absolutely diabolical. Oh, you know what? I should have waited for that trap. Darn it, that was my trade. I should have waited for that trap. I got a little too eager there. I should have waited for that trap. That was my bad. I got a little eager there, thinking that this OI pattern was enough to push down, but really wanted the trap first. All right, fair enough. Should have waited for the trap. That was my impatience. YL says market's choppy, switching to the yearly chart. Is that much better, to be honest? All right, we're dripping here. We're flushing. What do I need for a $700 trade? 3 contracts. 700 divided by 3 divided by 20. 11 points. All right, I could do that. It's manageable. This is really pushing down now. Darn it. That was a trade. A failed second entry long. Right, you basically get like a triple top here. I was looking at this triple top. 1, 2, 3 hits, and then looking for that failed second entry long. I thought that this OI pattern was the failed second entry long just because this is what's been happening the last like 5 days. But it actually gives us the setup we wanted, right? Failed second entry long, trap. Actually gives us the setup we wanted. I just wasn't expecting because we haven't gotten a setup for so long when we were waiting for it. Move always happens without us, and kind of paid the price for that. So that was absolutely my fault 100%. I should have waited for the fail second entry long, and I would have been in great shape. I mean, I gotta pass these evals. You can see on the top left of your screen, I'm trading that bottom account right now. And the drawdown is at 50K. Oh, that's nice. They subbed the drawdown at the original account balance. That's nice. That's really good, actually. Because you need to make 3,000, so essentially you can gain like $3,000 of drawdown. Not bad. This is a monster push back up. I mean, look at this price action. Can you believe it? This is just filthy. Absolutely filthy. Look at this. Now we're back up here. Well, what do you know? Look where we are now. I mean, should I? This is a double bottom or is it trading range? Breaks this trend. Pushes down. Double bottom. Maybe double bottom setup here. Fail second entry short. Might be a good trade here. We're going for it, pandas. We're shooting for the stars. Shooting for the stars. Uh-oh. Looks like the stars have fallen. I hope the stars haven't fallen. Uh-oh. 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 Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, hopefully the trap triggers. We're still good here. We need to make 7 hundo. So that's like 205. Okay, if this doesn't make it, I don't know what's gonna. I don't know.
Target filled.
What are we? Did we pass? Pass, pandas. We passed the evals. We did it, pandas. We passed the evals. We got 3 evals in the bag. Panda, you don't like Apex anymore? No, I like Apex. I'm just trying out TPT. It's the only other viable, I think, currently the only other viable prop firm. All right, pandas, we're jumping to the funded accounts right now. You can see we're up $2,000 on them. It's the very top account. All right, pandas. What do we have here? It's a very top account. I haven't traded it yet, but you can see the bottom three accounts. They're all above 3,000, which means that they're all passes or all evals. But the very top account is a funded account. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna see if we can make some bamboo today. We're up $2,000. If you guys remember that you need a safety net of $2,000 basically. So any money I make after this is profit for this account. I still like Apex, but hey, no harm in trying other prop firms, especially when they have no. So the reason why I'm trying TPT. I say this almost every day. I should make a video pretty much just explaining what I like about it, what I don't like about it. But basically, what TPT does, what Apex does better than TPT are these things. You have account sizes or account amounts. With Apex, you can do 20. TPT, you can only do 5. Apex is cheaper. All in, Apex is about $100, right? You pay activation fee, or you pay your eval fee, and then the activation fee. Whereas all in TPT with the 50% off using code BBM, it's about $200 all in. A little bit more expensive. The Apex evals are easier to pass. Apex evals, all you need is 1 day. There's no consistency rules. But with TPT, there's actually a consistency rule for the eval, which is ironic. I'll tell you why soon. There's a 50% consistency rule when it comes to TPT. So for Apex, you can literally just trade the news, and then you'll do fine. You trade the news, you can pass in one go, one fell swoop, and you can pass as many evals as you like, pretty much, with any decent news event. You can't do that with TPT because there's a consistency rule, 50% consistency rule. So you can't make all your money in 1 day. You have to break it up. I hope that makes sense. So you actually have to trade decently with TPT. So that's all the things that I feel like Apex is better than TPT, Take Profit Trader. Now, what does Take Profit Trader do better than Apex? The number one thing is consistency rules. There are 0 consistency rules when it comes to the funded accounts. For Apex, who knows how many consistency rules they have? They're all over the place, right? They have, they'll basically have contract sizes. They have the contract sizes, risk management. I mean, who knows? Who can define that? Who can actually define improper risk management? I don't even know what that means. They have consistency rules as well, right? Apex has consistency rules. 30% consistency rule. And that's a 30% consistency rule for profits and losses, if you don't know. So if any day you lose more than 30% of your account profits, then you are technically broke a consistency rule. Another thing Apex does better is the contract sizes are bigger. Not that big of a deal for me, but it's okay. While I miss fast track funding. That was the biggest rug pull, the quickest rug pull of all time. It was so obvious it was going to happen. They literally said, we do not care. You can literally do whatever you want. You can do two-sided trading. You can go long on one account, short on one account, max contracts. We don't care. We'll pay you out. And guess what happens? I mean, it's just it was just so obvious what was going to happen to them. They basically rug pulled everybody. I warn everyone not to do fast track trading. And the number one reason why, the biggest like red flag was the fact that it was fast tracking trading funding .net. .net pandas. They can't even invest in a .com domain. What in the world? Anyways. What else does TPT do? But you can withdraw within 1 day. That's what TPT does better. You can draw within 1 day. You just need 1 day of profits. You can withdraw. You have but you have a Apex and TPT. You have a safety net. There's a safety net in both Apex and TPT, which is the threshold amount. TPT, one bad thing as well, for withdrawals, they take 80% or they take 20% commission. So that's actually a bad thing. But the two things, right? The two positives are the zero consistency rules and withdrawal within 1 day. Bobby says, "Oh, there is a trailing Jonah. Bobby, guys, please use my code BBM. I need your support in this. Please use code BBM. If you guys are using TPT, I ask, please support this channel. Support this channel." This trading is like absolutely wild right now. I'm in my funded accounts, but I don't think I'll take a trade on my funded accounts because of how choppy this market is right now. Wow. It's a triangle. Triangle right in the middle of a trading range. Like, this is wild. Is this typical Friday price action? Feels like entry long, I'll try here. Push down to the bottom of the trading range. It's so tricky, though. I don't know if I like anything here, to be honest. Second entry short does trigger on the 2500 tick chart. If we get a failed second entry long here, I'll consider it. Surely consider it. Failed second entry long is about to trigger on the 5-minute chart. Okay, triggers on the 5-minute chart. Okay, we don't get our setup. But, like I said, we missed it here because we weren't patient. I'm completely content being patient here, especially on how confusing this is. Still need to fail second entry long if I were to ever think about entering here. Do a giveaway and I'll use the code. I'm sorry. I'm in a certain life stage where I'm really tight on funds. I'm really tight on funds right now. I can't even do a giveaway. I'm so tight on funds. It's crazy. Life has been crazy, pandas. I'll just tell you that much. I could try. Too hesitant. Too scaled. Too far away from the 20 MA. I like the trade though. Come back to the bottom of the trading range. I like that trade. I think it's a decent trade here to go short. You can still enter it. Maybe retracement now. I don't know. It's all good. I'll skip it. It's not the prettiest trade. Price action is not the prettiest either. I mean, we're in a trading range. Very confusing. Just wait. I'll hold. Be patient. Wait for A+ setup. Yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen. Coming back to the bottom of the trading range. Might break through now. Decent looking trade, but I don't know. I was too hesitant. Might come back to the top of the trading range. or it could be a, massive downtrend day. 2500 tick chart. I mean, we are like pretty much in a downtrend. We have been in one for a while now. I mean, this is rough. We might make a new low, right, from this big push down. We basically retrace back up to the breakdown area, and now we're pushing back down. So it's basically a double top type situation here. I don't know though, Pandas. Was a decent push down. It was just so choppy, so many overlapping bars. I just wasn't certain if this is like, I mean, this is obviously a triangle here. I wasn't sure if what we're trying to do here. I'm not sure if this meant we're gonna be choppy, or if this meant like we're waiting to break down. It's kind of hard to tell, to be honest. Also, I'm a little scared because I'm trying to trade 6 contracts. I'm like trading max contracts right now. Pans, I'll tell you what, life has been quite crazy these days. And I'll tell you what, every time you guys support this channel, it helps out a lot. A lot more than you know. A lot more than you know. Second to short here. Terrible signal bar. Doesn't quite touch the 20 MA. But is in a downtrend. It could be like a breakdown retest. New low created. Could just be in a massive downtrend now.
2500 tick trap.
If we had like a better looking signal bar, I would have considered entering there, but that's a bad signal bar. Woohoo! I don't mind taking any 0 trades today, Pandas, on the funded accounts. I don't mind taking 0 trades. We're swinging for the fences, and we want a like a S tier setup. And on a day like today, how choppy it has been until right now finally breaks down. Very, very tricky. Very tricky. Like to time this breakdown, it's not easy. It's not easy. We did have fail second entry long, which basically gave us our setup to go short. First entry here. I'm just watching it. If this is like a forever downtrend, I'm trapped out of it. It's all good. I could trade smaller if I wanted to. That might be better. Just trade smaller. Might as well. Also, I'm at a point where I can swing trade on these accounts. It doesn't matter. Oh. Okay. Touching the 20 MA now. First entry, good looking signal bar.
2500 tick trap.
This is a downtrend day today. First entry off the 20 EMA. Am I really thinking about going short right there? Not really. Maybe with a second entry short, but first entry like that? Not really. Lower high, maybe.
$2,500 tick trap.
Okay, get a little bit choppy here. And let's make sure you scalp that like button. What a push down. Strong bear bar ending on its low. Again, first entry off the 20 EMA. This could just be a really strong downtrend day today. We're pretty much retracing that entire push up here. We basically had this like channel going up like this. And we overshot it. Now we're undershooting it and reversing. Basically going to test the bottom of this, I believe. Right, it had a strong retracement back up. But now it's pushing all the way back down. Maybe worth taking Big Mama here. Maybe a first entry. Maybe I'll take the next first entry here. No first entries. You just got to go in short anywhere, everywhere. It's always in short. I'll try on the next pullback here. Let's see what happens. Don't quite get it, right? We don't break the previous candle's high, as you can see. Okay. I don't love it. But we are on a very strong downtrend, I'll give you that much. I wish we were closer to 20 EMA before I try this. It's basically a momentum play. I feel trapped out and I just want to enter in anywhere. I kind of want to go back to the 20 EMA if possible. Let's sit on our pause here. I think there's better setups out there. Aren't there better setups out there in the world today? There has to be better setups out in the world. That's like a C setup. Maybe C minus setup. We can be more patient. Second entry short maybe forming here. I mean, this becomes like a, if it's a nice signal bar off the 20 EMA also off our trend line, it becomes like a setup. Coming off our trend line too. Don't forget that, pandas.
2,500 tick trap.
Depending on what pivots you want to use too. Second entry short just triggers, but terrible signal bar. It doesn't even touch the 20 EMA. I cannot take it. It is what it is. If this pushes down, it is what it is. I'm not gonna take this trade just because I want to jump in. Always in short on the 5-minute chart. Maybe worth taking. I don't know. I think my conviction is good. Just didn't really touch my resistance area. You know, terrible signal bar. It's me more like just wanting to jump in a trade just for the sake of it. Okay. Reversing a little bit here. Man, oh man, oh man. It's not a second entry short or anything, but it is testing the 20 EMA and also the trend line. It's above the 20 EMA. That's a bad thing, though. Right? Triggers above the 20 EMA. That's a bad thing about it. Now it's going beneath the 20 EMA. Maybe a lower high I would consider. A lower high I would consider, but it is what it is. Panda, scalp that like button. Hope you guys are doing well. We were waiting for the S tier setup here. Are we gonna get one? A lower high second entry short. Off our trend line and also 20 EMA. Can we get it though, pandas? With a decent signal bar. Just a decent one. Doesn't have to be great. Just an okay one. Just not a terrible one. That's all I'm asking for. Not a terrible signal bar. Alright, pandas. No Asa bar reversal, please. Alright, we'll try. Second edge is short, lower high, second short coming off our trend line and 20 EMA. Let's get it, pandas. In this trade. Let's see how much bamboo we can make. We got runners too. Can we get some runners going? Is the question. First things first, let's get our scalp, you know what I mean? First things first, we got to get our scalp. That's the first things first, you know what I mean? This could be tougher than I thought. It may not give us what I want. Looking for a new low here. It's all good. It's all good in the hood, pandas. We lose, we lose. I think we took a good trade here. Obviously, it's starting to reverse a little bit, which is not good. But I think everything considered, we took a good trade. Lower high, trend lines, downtrend. We were patient for it. And I think we might get rewarded here. This trap triggers, that'd be good for us. All right, that's good news for us. Pandas! Whoa! We got some runners. Remember, pandas, these are funded accounts. And there's zero consistency rules for these. Whoa! Can we hit our second target, please? Please hit our second target. We're so close. I mean, I should just let it run. I should just let this run. 2 contracts, let it run. Shall I? I shall. I'm going to let these run. I mean, what do we have to lose? There's nothing to lose here on these accounts. No consistency rules. We just go all out. Who cares? Seriously. Let's just let this run. Let's see if we can get it. Let's see if we can get it, pandas. No consistency rules. We just want bamboo. I'm hoping always in short on the 5-minute chart. That's what I'm hoping. Right, 5-minute chart. I'm hoping at the close of this candle, it's gonna sell off. That's what I'm hoping for. We've got 10 more seconds on it though. We basically got the 1-to-1 on the core of our position here. I'm hoping we get a nice always in short, but looks like our runners can get stopped out. Again and again and again and again. It's all good though. It's all good in the hood. We had a dream, pandas. We had a dream. Can you blame me for dreaming? Can you blame me for trying to achieve my dreams of becoming the richest panda in the world? Remember, pandas, like there's no consistency where I can make as much money as I want right now. This is why I'm swinging for the fences. And we're in a good area too. I mean, it makes sense to try to test the previous day's low. I mean, it makes sense to me to try to test this. Clear target, in my opinion. And I think we were very patient on that trade. And I think our patience paid off. No runners, looks like, unfortunately. Darn it. Our runners didn't go anywhere. Oh, 1K. I mean, that's 1K I can withdraw. You know what I mean, pandas? That's straight up 1K I can withdraw today. I can withdraw it today, pandas. How many of you can make $1,000 today and just withdraw today? That's the beautiful thing about TPT. And we're not done yet. I mean, are we reversing here? I don't think so. This is not really a reversal area, in my opinion. Is it? I don't know. I'm not going to take the fail second too long. If anything, what it does is just take your runners out, and it's going to keep going down after it takes your runners out. It happens all the time. The 5-minute started to create some candles here, like some wicks. Yeah, it takes your runners out and then goes where you want it to go, unfortunately. I mean, break of low. I got to try Big Mama, right, pandas? I got to try Big Mama. I got to try Big Mama. The beautiful thing is I can withdraw, like, today. If after today, I can withdraw $1,000. And I can Go to the casino and bet it on black. Try to double it up. You know what I mean? That's the smart thing to do with your money. That's TPT though. That's a power TPT. I mean, it's just like you can withdraw anytime. On this channel, you basically seen me like make so much money. I passed 4 evals essentially, right, on this channel. I did all these trades live too. I passed 4 evals, which is $3,000 each, so basically $12,000. And now on this funded account, I made another 3,000. So altogether, I made $15,000 in 1 week. Yeah, the buffer is 2,000, so I'm beyond the buffer. So anything over $2,000 on this account, I can withdraw. So in this week alone, I made $15,000 on trading, but I can only withdraw $1,000 of it because most of it's evals. But I mean, you know, the trade-off is obviously they're evals, right? I'm not risking any money for it. And also the funded account, I'm not risking any money for it. I mean, I'm risking like a $200, right? The eval cost and the funded, like the activation funded account. Activating the funded account like that, the activation fee, like, okay, I'm sorry. I mean, it's barely nothing. It's barely nothing. We're talking about how much potential money we can make. Okay. Something's going on here now. What fund do I use? It's called Take Profit Trader. You can use code BBM for 50% off. The links are in the description below. Wowzers. Second just short, but we're above the 20 MA. We could look for a new high. I mean, it makes sense. I really wish the runners ran. We were in such a good position here. We made more than a 1-to-1 on that trade. It's great. It's great. Okay, pushing down again. OI pattern on the 5-minute chart. OI pattern on 2500 tick chart. Let me show you what I'm talking about. 5-minute chart. OI pattern outside inside bar, right? Outside bar, inside bar. Basically, this bar is completely inside this bar, so we call it outside inside. 2500 tick chart, exact same thing. So we broke to the downside. OI pattern outside inside bar. Actually, this is an IOI pattern, so maybe in a sense you can say it's a little bit stronger of a breakout pattern, right? The reason why we look for those is because on a smaller time frame it's a triangle, which means breakout. The 5-minute, basically, if you break either end of this inside bar, basically you just put an order there, and then you put your stop loss on the other side. So if you break the bottom, you enter here, put your stop loss here, enter. If you break above, you enter here, 1 tick above the high, and put your stop loss 1 tick beneath the low. That's just how it's an easy trade. It's more powerful on a trending day. So if you have an inside bar like an OI pattern on a like downtrend, it's more powerful to go to the downside. You're more likely to make money if you go to the downside, right? If you go with trend. We're gonna take another trade here, pandas. We're not stopping. We're not stopping, pandas. No siree, we are not stopping here. I might take Big Mama here. What can I say? What can I say? Fails like entry long, I also might take. Right, you got a triple top here. Triple top. Fails like entry long could be a good setup here. It coincides with the inside bars on the other time frame, so we're beneath the 20 MA. Could be a good setup, pandas. Could be a real good setup here. Could be a double bottom as well. I'll try. Triple top. Feels like entry long. It's a terrible looking signal bar though. I mean, can you think of a worse looking signal bar? I cannot. Oh, the signal bar alone makes me not want to enter this. I'm going to be an observer here. The signal bar alone makes me want to skip it, but I'm going to be an observer here. I want to see what happens. It ends up working out, at least for a scalp, I think. Isn't giving me much more than that. Let's see. Darn. The signal bar was so bad, I could not take it, pandas. Alright, I'm trying. I'm going for it, pandas. I'm going for Big Mama here. Break a trend to new low, though. This is a risky Big Mama, I'll tell you that much. It certainly is a risky Big Mama here, in my opinion. In this trade, reverses immediately. Could be a very risky Big Mama here. I'll just take the hit. Move on, next trade. I'll just take the hit. I gotta try Big Mama here. I'm coming out break even if it doesn't push down here. I don't feel easy. I feel very uneasy about this. I feel very uneasy about. Oh my pandas! Darn it! I mean, it ended up being a good trade. Signal bar, pandas. Why would you give me a signal bar like that? It's the worst type of signal bar you can possibly give. Very uneasy, right? Lots of overlap here, and it immediately reversed the moment it entered. It just makes me feel uneasy. Yeah, I would have lost that trade. I would have lost this trade, I think. Strong bear bar ending on its low. Absolutely no follow through. At this point, I'm almost looking for a fail second just short to reverse it. Goodness gracious. Almost looking for a fail second just short to reverse this back up now, bouncing off the previous day's low. That is not what you want to see with Big Mama. I'm glad I skunked it. I would have lost that trade. Felt very uneasy. Big push up. Fail second just short is what I'm looking for now. If I can get it. Fail second short. We're going full port. Give me a fail second short. I'll take it. What a bounce off the previous day's low. Break of trend to new low. Just made it very sus. Felt overextended by the time I got to it. Higher low. Higher low here. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bull bars in a row. Okay. Fail second just short setting up here. Interesting. I want to wait for the S tier setup. Give me the S tier setup. Please give me the S tier setup. Higher low here. It is what it is. Come to Papa. Hubba hubba. What a setup, pandas. I mean, what a setup here. This is S tier in my opinion. This is absolutely S tier. If I can time it right. I mean, if I lose this, I do not care. It's such a good trade. Even if I lose this, I don't care. It's so strong, it goes through my order, doesn't fill me, because it's such a good setup. It doesn't even fill me. That's how you know it's a good setup. It blasts through my order, it doesn't fill me. That's how you know that's a good setup. It blasted through my order, so I'm not even in this trade. But it's such a good trade that it doesn't even fill you because it goes right through your order. Unfortunately, I'm canceling it. Unfortunately, it does come back to fill you. But at that point, I don't want to mess with this anymore. It's such an S tier setup that it goes blast right through your order. That's how good it is. That's how you know it's a good trade. It does come back to Philly. I could be in this trade, but if it reverses like that, I'm just going to sit on my pause. I like to be in it the first time, not through the second time. Could be a good bounce, though. Good retracement. Does fill you. It is what it is, pandas. I mean, it's happened so often. It's happened so often. Jamil says, made a panda like comeback. Being in the red, coming out green. I'm done for today. Let's go. Congratulations. Yeah, such a good trade there. Blasted the order. Comes back, retraces back to it actually perfectly. I could have filled afterwards, but it's okay. But that's an S tier setup right there. S tier, pandas. Coming off a major support. Just bounces off of it. Doesn't look back. Look at the 5-minute chart. Look how strong this bounce was. Goodness gracious. In my opinion, that's S tier. You don't get much, though. You get the scalp easily. But your runners don't go very far. You don't hit the 1 to 2. Not yet, at least. At this point, I'll be, coming out break even. If it does reverse here. Wow, I mean, that's crazy. What a move. Well, alright, comes out break even, so your runners don't go anywhere. Your runners don't go anywhere, but I've been in situations where runners get stopped out. And then it goes the way it wants to go. Where you want it to go. I don't know if this is the situation. The main issue, right? 2500 tick chart hitting the 20 EMA and bouncing off of it. Strong bear bar ending on its low, and then bull bar, no follow through on both bars. Confusion. Do I try Big Mama again here? I don't know. But that's how you know you're in a good trade, right? It goes right through your order, doesn't fill you, and just goes the way you want it to go. It's just like, what can you do? It is what it is. That's the risk you take with a stop limit order. If you don't know what the difference between stop limit order is and a stop market order, the difference is this. For stop market order, the moment it touches the target, it creates a market order, so it'll fill you at the best possible price, which may not be a good price, but it's going to try to put you in the best possible price. It just may not be a good one. So you might get slippage. Stop limit order guarantees you at worst get filled exactly where you want to. But the problem is that you might not get filled if it blasts your order. That's the risk you take. So the trade-off is you get to enter where you want to enter, but you may not be able to enter. That's the trade-off. Second entry short here. Or fail second entry long, actually, but most likely, right, break a trend, looking for a new high at this point. It's not a good-looking second entry long. It's not a good trap either, so I'm sitting on my pause here. Right, if you want to take a trap here, you got to wait for another push-up. You want to look for a fail second entry long. This could push down, but typically it wants one more push up, which at the end on the higher time frame makes a two-legged pullback, right? This is the 2500 tick chart. Like it'll make a two-legged pullback here. That's what you're basically waiting for on the higher time frame. That's why you wait for a break of trend to new high. You're basically looking for a two-legged pullback on the higher time frame. Now you may not get the two-legged pullback on the higher time frame, but if you do get it, then it greatly increases your chances that the next reversal will be good on the smaller time frame. Hope that makes sense. Panda, scalp that like button. We're up 900. Market completely drained of volatility, but had a nice move all the way down to the previous day's low. What a move down. Honestly, didn't capture much of it. No setups along the entire way, pretty much. Other than this one, we were waiting very patiently for it. Lower high, second entry short off the trend line, off the 20 MA. And we held it. And it ended up being a good trade. I think we managed that trade perfectly how we're supposed to. It is what it is, though. We didn't get desirable results, but I mean, we're up 900, so I mean, it's somewhat desirable. But pandas, I'll go through the process, and I will, go through how I request a withdrawal, and if I get it, I'll let you know. Then we know TPT is legit. Decent push down. 5-minute chart, it's just like completely like did nothing. Or two huge bars, and then this bar is like nothing. It's an inside bar though. Oh, eye pattern. Across a couple time frames. Big down, big up. Big down, maybe trading range. Do I want Big Mama here again? Do I want to try? It doesn't look good. Honestly, it looks like it can bounce off. It looks like it could be possibly bottom of a trading range now. I don't know if I want Big Mama. I don't know if I want to try again. It's a bit scary. Pandas, thanks for joining, everyone. You guys are great. You guys are amazing. I want one more good trade here, no? Isn't that what we want here, Pandas? Before we end the stream, don't we want one more good, beautiful looking trade? Okay. Okay. Second edge is short, terrible signal bar. Okay. No longer within the channel or 20 EMA. Better looking signal bar though. Are we gonna find a good trade here in the next 30 minutes? Is it possible? I do not know. No clue. Second to short. Interesting. It's a bad signal bar. Can't take it. I'm curious to see what the fail second to short will do. If it does trigger. Pandas, make sure you use code BBM for 80% off Apex and 50% off Take Profit Trader. We are trading our Take Profit funded accounts. And the nice thing about these is I can withdraw this $960 today. But you know I will. Okay, quite a strong push up. Makes sense. Almost makes sense to make a new high at this point. The 5 minute does something interesting, right? Basically, it creates a inside, outside, inside, inside, then outside bar. Okay, looking for a new high. I felt like it wanted a new high here. Just no setup, right? We didn't even get a fail second to short to get to a new high. So it's not like I had a setup. But the new high I was kind of anticipating. Mainly because, again, like I said, the two-legged pullback. I drew this pattern a while back, and it ended up working out exactly how I drew it. It's just two-legged pullback. Now we got to break a trend new high, right? Big push up. Like, very strong push up. Especially when you're coming off of the low of the day with such a strong push up. You're thinking possible reversal. Like, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 bull bars in a row. I take that back. 10 bull bars in a row. I counted that a little too early. We could do a momentum play here. Momentum play. It's like a B grade trade, though. C grade trade. Pure momentum play. No longer momentum play. Pullback's too strong. Fails like I just short on the 2500 tick chart. Seems like a juicy play. Trap does trigger, like I said. C grade trade. It's not that it can't work, but the probability is low. Probability is like 50, 40% maybe. Serious eyeballing the fail second to short on the 2500 tick chart could be a really good trade here. Like, it could be like a very good trade, maybe worth taking. Max contracts, TPT accounts. What do we have here now? Right, trap, fails second to short, bouncing perfectly off the previous day's low. Such a beautiful bounce. The timing's perfect here and everything. I actually prefer this deep pullback back to the 20 MA. Bounce off of it and take our trap trade. I prefer that, actually. Let's pull back a little deeper than I mean, it's a little deeper than it seems like it should be for a big push up. Right now, this trap trade has a terrible signal bar, and it's huge. Very big signal bar. Like, that's very hard trade to take with this terrible looking signal bar now. It's big and it's bad. No, thank you. Skip it. Move on. Better setups ahead. We're in this channel. Could bounce out the bottom of this channel. We'll see. Apex is 100 activation, so $85 for monthly, 100, I think 125 for lifetime. But who are we kidding? Just do the monthly. Who are we kidding? Okay. Bouncing off this channel here. We just want one good setup, pandas, to rule them all. Okay. Bounce off the channel, but now it's closing beneath it. and also I was being like, I'm basically worst case scenario here. Right? Making it as big as possible and still close beneath it. Okay. Going back up. Oh man, the market always does this. Just dies, putters out. Just putters out. Higher highs, higher lows though, so it could be an uptrend. Fail second entry long. Coming right after trend line though. That's the problem. Bottom of the channel. You basically got hit here. Yikes. If you take that short, thoughts and prayers. If you didn't draw this trend line. If you do this trend line, if you're vigilant in trend lines, you just lost that trade if you took it. Come back down now. I don't know. Can't really go long. Can't really go short. Got like 6 overlapping bars in a row. Sitting on my pause. Okay, breaks the low. How tricky is that though? Right, you get stopped out and then it goes the way you want it to go. Right, if you took that trap, you get stopped out. In the same candle, you get stopped out and then it goes low. It goes where you want it to go. How tricky is that? Tricky dicky. Tricky dicky. Just setting my pause. I'm not sure what's happening here. Very confusing. Thinking maybe taking a second to short here, but it starts to break down a little bit. I don't think I missed much. It is what it is. Let's let it go. All right, I would consider taking Big Mama again, but looking at this price action on the 5-minute chart, I mean, it's just like, this is a pure limit order market, right? You get strong bear bar, reversal, strong bear bar, reversal, strong bull bar, reversal. It's just a limit order, pure limit order market, so it just makes it very difficult, in my opinion. Ooh, trap does trigger on the 2500 tick chart. It just happens beneath the 20 MA, which makes it untradeable, but it could move. I've seen these reverse still. It's just less probability, in my opinion. As it feels less, I feel less confident. Let's say that. Probabilities are not opinions, but I feel less confident. Okay. Interesting. Still have no clue what's happening. Big bear bar ending on slow. It's a limit order market, so be careful. As long as I can say it's a limit order market, it's gonna be very hard for me to enter a trade. It's apparent. Until it becomes apparent it's no longer a limit order market, it's just gonna be hard to enter a trade. To be honest, I'm having a hard time staying on this stream right now. It's very, very slow and choppy. It just makes me feel like I'm gonna make a mistake. I'm gonna make a mistake any time now. Second just short, but you're within this choppiness. You're within the limit order market, so what can you do? You can try take your chances here, but it's just very risky. Like you're basically creating like a pretty strong trading range here. And the trading range is so small, there's not much you can do about it. And there's not much room. There's not much room you can play with. Low or high, second to short. Again, you're in the middle of a trading range, so it doesn't mean anything to me. For all I know, people just buy it up here. Limit orders just buy all the way back up. For all I know. Do I want to take Big Mama? I just don't feel good about it. I already feel like we're in a place where it's so choppy. I want to take it purely out of impatience and FOMO, but not because I think it's a good setup. Saying that out loud makes it pretty clear what I need to do here, which is nothing. It's just unfortunate. I wanted to make more bamboo today, but I mean, come on. Being 900 up, it's not too bad, is it? Being 900 up, like, it's not the worst. It's not bad. Oh, what's my win-loss today? My win-loss? I think I lost like 0 trades today, I think. Oh, feels like entry long. But you're already kind of broke trend new low, so this is not a good place to take it. I won this trade. It's basically the only trade I took, huh? I won that trade. I'm 1-0. Okay. Again. Just nothing worth taking here, in my opinion. I want to try to take Big Mama again, not with price action that looks like this. When I know we're like in a pretty active limit order market, like I'm not trying to trade any breakthroughs or breakouts. Sorry, breakthroughs. It's like we're having some sort of existential crisis, some
2500
enlightenment.
tick trap.
Comes right back up into our trading range. Like I said, who knows? There's a buy limit order somewhere down here, and just buy it up. Exactly what happened. Big push up. All right, pandas. I think that's as much as I can handle today. I really don't know if much is going to happen, at least in the next like hour or so. We might be going sideways until we touch the 20 EMA again, and just don't know when it's going to happen on the 5-minute chart. Crazy, crazy. We have this gap here. That still hasn't been filled. We're going to fill it today? I don't know. From the looks of it, we could. Just hard to tell because we're just so choppy right now. Decent push-up. Actually, a very good push-up. Big up, down, up, down, up. Crazy, crazy. Going back to the top of the trading range, one leg up. Like, how can you predict that was gonna happen? Like, when does this actually happen? This never happens. Goodness gracious. We may test the 20 EMA sooner than I thought on the 5-minute chart. Bounce at the top of the trading range. All right, pandas. I think that's my call to go. I think we are done here. Have an amazing weekend, everybody. I hope everyone's doing better than. I mean, I hope everyone's doing well today. I'm doing pretty excellent. But pandas, I'll probably post a video up of the process of getting paid out. See if we can get paid out. I kind of wanted to go through all the way to the bank account, so we'll see before I release the video. Pandas, hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. Hope you guys enjoyed the content. Make sure you scalp that like button. Use code BBN for 80% off Apex, 50% off Take Profit Trader. Make sure you take advantage of those discounts and promos. Thanks for joining, everyone. Thanks for your support. Hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Have an amazing weekend, everyone. See you guys bright and early on Monday, 9:15 a.m. Eastern Time. As always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.
Target filled. Target filled.